MyBSF.org has so many great resources. I want to make sure that you get the most out of all of them. If you've been registered, you should be able to log in, and your email address will be assigned so that you can have a login. If you have problems with that, get in touch with your administrator or registrar, and they should be able to help you get logged in. But let's go ahead and look at this site and all the great things that it has to offer you. MyBSF.org. This is the opening page. It says, People of Promised Land, find a group. Well, I'm assuming that you're already part of a group. These are the different options. The blog is good. You can read some great things that they put out there. BSF Online is different groups that are online. WordGo is an app. So for the most part, you don't need this page. Looks like I have an alert here. Please check children's consent forms. I need to sign some parental attention. Up here it has my name and that I'm a group leader. This little alert, resource library tutorial it wants me to take. Here's a calendar, leaders meeting, class meeting. And then the heart is support. So I've set up a recurring donation, and it's specifically to our group. So it's exactly the same as if I put money in the basket when you come in person. So that was very useful when we weren't meeting in person. And now that we are, it's still very useful to me not to have to remember or think about it. And it goes directly to our specific group to support the churches that we use. And then whatever is left over, they tell us once a month, and that gets sent back to the organization at large. So going back to the home page is here. The most important thing that you'll probably need is up here. It says lessons. So when you click on lessons, you'll see this page. This is lesson 0 for discussion on September 14th. So this is something that you can print out ahead of time for the first meeting. Adult lesson question and notes is together now. Click on a PDF and it will download on your computer. Adult questions, adult notes, you can listen to the notes, which I love. Daily dives for discussion with family and friends will be here, and those are very useful for some people. Student program discovery guides, so this is lessons and notes and questions basically for the children's program. So middle school, upper elementary, lower elementary, and high school. I think you would see preschool here if I had that age children. Leading, if you are a leader, this is useful to you. Click on that. Click on class day and take attendance. And you will see your class list. So I can check mark here if people are in attendance on September 14th. So don't do anything with this page until you're led to do so, but once we're told to, this is where you find it. Click on resource library, and this is where you find so many things. English to start with. You can search for anything you want, anything you think of. I can look up communion or prayer, material type, study resources, communication, event, form, training material, biblical truths, categories, adult questions, questions and notes, conference, attendance, children's program, daily dives, demonstrations. These are the questions for the different age kids, financial, general, global lectures, institute, instruction, leader event, leadership lecture. You could spend a lot of time looking on here. So just for fun, I'm going to click on music and show you what a fun thing we have here. These are songs, God is So Good, that is used in the preschool program, which is fantastic. Holy, 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 you probably recognize, is a hymn. So this is great. You can come on here and access all of these songs. A lot of them the smallest children are learning, and you can play them at home to reinforce them, which is fantastic. File type. Most wouldn't use that, but you can look at that. So if you want to look at just PDFs or just MP3s. Notes, notification, orientation, preschool. So I can click on preschool program. Parent resource for preschool program right here. Student program. Here we go. Discovery guide, high school lessons. So these are some of the same things that are on the lessons page, but then much, much more. Like, say, Daily Dive. Wasn't that on here? Nope, it was on here. Daily Dive. Here we go. Daily Dive for lesson 1. Just click over here to download it, and it opens it up on a new tab. That should be everything you need. You can go down here, prayer resources, find a group. I assume you found us. Prayer resources. Opens a new page, and it has a prayer guide that says coming soon. The blog opens up bsfblog.org, and that's got daily devotional you can download, and they have blog posts, just website posts. That opens up the store where you can buy the book as well as merchandise, and then BSF International. So these are all links to their various web pages that you can find. I hope that's helpful and you will make much better use. Children's consent forms. I wonder where I find that. No? So I'll have to ask about that. But go back to lessons. A lecture will be here when we need it. So this will show more things when the class is started. But this is the page you'll use the most. But make sure and take advantage of these resources from Resource Library as well. I hope this is helpful and you'll make much more use of your mybsf.org website.